What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Punch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Anthony Joshua. Get this, Anthony Joshua on the WBC latest rankings is causing quite a stir by becoming the #1 ranked contender. Get this, more than a few boxing websites have picked up on the latest WBC heavyweight rankings, which Tyson Fury, who lost the WBC title to Alexander Usyk in their historic 4-belt unification showdown last month, will certainly not find the rankings pleasant to read, okay? Fury, some fans will not doubt, feel should now be ranked as the WBC #1 contender, with Fury only having been defeated by the man who is now the top of everyone's pile. And of course, this being Usyk. But no, Fury has been demoted to the #2 position, with the British rival Anthony Joshua now ranked as #1 challenger. Okay. Now, as you guys can see, we have the champ, Alexander Usyk. #1 is Anthony Joshua. #2 is Tyson Fury. #3 is Aget Kabayel. #4 is Zhilei Zhang. #5 is Efe Ajagba. #6 is Jared Anderson. 7, Martin McCauley. 8, Frank Sanchez. 9, Joe Joyce. And 10, Bakuhir Jololov. Okay. And let me counterpunch. Okay. People will be mad about this. And they should be mad about it. But you know why they should be mad about it? Because WBC, World Boxing Council, those guys do whatever in Hades they want to do. Okay? They do whatever they want to do. Okay? You know, and it's not consistent. Because if you can remember, Wilder got beat by Tyson Fury when he was the WBC champion, and the belt was snatched from him, from the Gypsy King in 2020. But guess who was #1? Deontay Wilder. That's why you should be pissed off, because of the inconsistency of the WBC. And the inconsistency only shows that they're full of, you know what they full of? Shit. Because it just shows you how a sanctioning body gets this much criticism, because they do so much underhanded and incomplete and inconsistent and foul and corrupted stuff. I ain't mad about it. I just know, when I read it, I was like, I read it yesterday, and I was like, yeah, that's bullshit. Because it's either you fall for below the one mark if you were the champion, but what would make you #1 if you got beat? Wouldn't that make you, basically this is how it should go. If you're the champion and you get knocked off, at what notch do you go back? You know what I mean? Because it's not fair to all the other people that didn't get beat. What about the people that never been defeated? What about Aget Kabayel? You know, let's take a look at it. What about Jared Anderson? You know, Frank Sanchez has been beaten. Zhilei Zhang has been beaten. Martin McCauley's been beaten. Joe Joyce has been beaten. You know what I mean? So it wouldn't be fair to someone like Tyson Fury just because you was the champion. You fall off grace. I think they fall from grace. And they do that based on money. And everybody should know that. We should understand that by now. Let's understand that, people, by now. See, Joshua is #1 because they made him #1 because of how much money this man brings to the table. Okay? So this was their opportunity to jump Joshua up there. Because remember, the WBC didn't even rank him for a while. Remember that? Remember, the WBC didn't even rank Joshua, and all of a sudden he's #1? You see what I mean? So this here is just a clear sign that the WBC makes decisions based on income, status, money, ching, cheddar, cheese, quid, right? That's why they're doing that. you know. But Tyson Fury, and here's the weird thing. So if Joshua is number one, you know, by the WBC standards, what does that really mean? That means he will get the next crack at the next fight, you know. But here's the thing, okay? Before people get all bent, understand Joshua, by the handshake of a very powerful man in Saudi Arabia, will get dibs at whoever wins that fight anyway. So it doesn't really matter who the hell's ranked. See, they're doing that to make it look better for Joshua, to butter him up, to get at 3% to the WBC, because they know, oh, we're going to make Joshua number one because he deserves it and he makes money. Yeah. So it just makes it look good. All this is a bargaining tool, is a promotional stunt, you know, to butter up Joshua, to make him feel better about paying that 3%. That's the only thing this is about, money. It's not about anything else. You know, that's all it was about. And see, what, 4 years ago, when Wilder got beat, you know, they knew, well, it should have been Dillian Whyte, right? Remember that? Dillian Whyte didn't get his opportunity into like the early beginning parts of 2022, and it wasn't thanks for the WBC. It was no thanks to them. It was Tyson Fury just decided, hey, well, let me give him a shot, simply because he's been waiting forever. That was Tyson's call. Now, a lot of people don't bring that up, but Tyson, you know, actually, you know, wanted that, but also, you know, Usyk wanted that too, and that should have happened a long time ago. So, you know, took the lesser of the evils on that one. But nonetheless, you know, they still made Wilder number one just because Wilder made more money than Dillian Whyte, or brought in more of a buzz, or more of a potential seat-filling capacity or element to his profile, that they were going to make him number one. Now it's Joshua. So that's pretty much it, guys. You guys tell me what you think of Anthony Joshua now becoming the number one WBC ranked fighter in the world over Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.